Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. We have a great show planned for you today. To start off, we have Zoe live with ASB to talk about the Spirit Wear this week. And we also have Cash live on the Magic Window. Annika, what else do we have?
That's right, and we have Madeline live with dance and Keegan on location.
That sounds like a great show, so let's get it started. I'm Robbie Rains.
And I'm Annika Hike.
And CHSTV starts right now. Welcome back. To start the show, we have a story on Titan, a guitarist who has a passion for music. Let's roll the piece.
Hardest part of playing, it is learning. But it's not, once you learn, that's it, and then you're smooth. But I guess once you reach a certain point, writing your own music and finding stuff that's unique to you is really difficult.
The guitar. It's where Titan's mind and every chord he strikes echoes through the passion that has been nurtured in his family for generations.
Biggest thing that got me in the guitar was watching other people around me play. I think my uncle plays drums. My great uncle was Elvis Presley's drummer. Music is a big part of my family. One Christmas I just asked for a guitar and sparked off my interest.
And unwrapping that guitar set him off on his path to hard work and connections to his community.
To me, the most rewarding part was the community that music brought. It brought a lot of friends and a lot of family now, and a lot of people really close to me, and it just opened a lot of doors that I didn't know were going to be there.
And those doors weren't always open.
Definitely pushing through that point of just feeling like you're not getting better and feeling just nothing but difficulty when you're trying to learn. Well, like I said, once you get through that part, it's really, really fun, and you get to learn how to enjoy it.
And after pushing from that point, it showed him what he can really do.
I think it hit me once I realized that it was possible, because I would always listen to my favorite bands and be like, wow, that's really cool, I really like that. And then eventually you just keep listening until you realize that you start playing and it's possible to do that.
With videographer Ben Hampton reporting for CHSTV, I'm Ashton Mercado.
Thank you for that piece. CHS and Sage Creek counselors, along with Miracosta's Financial Aid Office, will be hosting a financial aid information night at Sage Creek High School on Thursday, October 10th from 6 to 7 p.m. Topics of discussion include FAFSA, financial aid deadlines, DREAM Act info, and more.
College rep visits begin on Tuesday, October 1st. Juniors and seniors can log into their Naviance account to view and register for visits with the college of their interest. For the first live of our show, we have Zoe live with ASB. Take it away, Zoe.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Zoe, live here on the video wall with ASB to talk about Spirit Days and homecoming. So, Ivana, obviously today is a Spirit Day and today's a Spirit Week. So, can you give us some information about what the days are?
Yes, so obviously today is Adam Sandler Day, tomorrow is Pajama Day, Wednesday is Country versus Country Club Day, Thursday is Jersey Day, and Friday is Take Me to Rio Day, so make sure you dress up.
Yes, Carlsbad, make sure you dress up, and obviously we should dress up, and it's important to dress up, but why is that?
It's important to dress up so we show our Lancer spirit. Also for the seniors, it's your last year, and it's your immunity for senior assassins, so just make sure we show our Lancer spirit.
Make sure you show your Lancer pride this week and dress up. And finally, Ivana, it is homecoming week. Later this week is homecoming, so can you give us some information about that?
Yes, so Friday is Lancer Day, so make sure to bring as much spirit as you can to school. It's periods 1 through 6. Right after that is the assembly where the homecoming king and queen will be announced. Right after that is the Lancer Day parade following the football game, and then Saturday is the dance.
All right, perfect. And finally, guys, any shout-outs?
Tully Conca.
Kevin from ASB.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming on. I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Zoe. Interested in traveling this summer, Ms. Harris is leading an educational trip to Greece for any CHS students through EF Tours. Please see her in room 3204 for more info. Jewish Student Union will be meeting in room 2008 at lunch on the first Wednesday of each month. Please come by and have some snacks and check out the first club meeting on October 2nd.
Now we have Carter live with the Jewish Student Union Club. Carter?
Good morning, Carlsbad. And yes, building off of what Robbie said, I'm here with Jewish Student Union. So can you tell us a little bit about what this club is?
Jewish Student Union is a club on campus creating a more positive community for Jews.
Great. And what's it like being the president of this club?
Being the president of JSU, I got to reach out to Jews, creating a more interconnected community here at Carlsbad.
Great. And how can people reach out and join this club?
Today we have on Wednesday we have our first meeting in 2008 at lunch. We'll have apples and honey and sweets come out and support.
Great. And finally, any shout outs?
Shout out period 1, Mr. Ogden. Yes, I can.
Shout out period 5, Lee. And I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Carter. The Math Tutoring Lab is available every morning in room 7203 from 7:30 to 8:25 a.m. No appointment is necessary and all are welcome.
Morgan's Message Club discusses mental health in student athletes and meets every odd Tuesday in room 6204. Make sure to join them at lunch for some fun activities. Next up, we have Madeline live in the studio with dance. Madeline?
Good morning, Lancers. I'm here with Frosh, JV, and Varsity Dance. So are you guys doing anything special for the Lancer Day Assembly?
Yeah, all 3 dance teams will be performing a dance.
Cool, and what about the parade?
We'll be dancing at the parade to epic songs, and each team will be doing a different dance.
How have you guys been preparing for these events?
We just kind of practice day and night to make sure this is like quite the epic performance.
Yeah, and are you guys doing anything special at the game?
Cheer and dance are performing an epic dance at the halftime show.
Cool, can't wait. Any shout-outs?
Ceramics period 2.
Miss Heiser.
Keegan and Isabella.
Mr. Levitt, period 2.
And I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thanks, Madeline. The full CSF application is now open. You can apply with your June 2024 report card, and applications are due Friday, October 4th. For more information, see Ms. Gurdich in room 3214. Ms. Gurdich is also leading a student trip to Switzerland, Germany, and Austria in June. Any CHS freshman, sophomore, or junior is invited. There will be an informational parent meeting on Wednesday, October 2nd at 7 p.m. Please see Ms. Gurdich in room 3214 for more information.
This year's College and Career Fair will be held in the Lancer Arena on Wednesday, October 16th from 6 to 8 p.m. Come learn about more than 70 colleges and career options from across the country. Would you also like some community service hours? Sign up to help break down the event and receive 2 volunteer hours from the CHS PTSA. Next up, we have Keegan on location in the student store to talk about the Lancer Day Assembly. Keegan?
Good morning, Carlson. Today we're here in the student store with Kevin to be talking about Lancer Day. So I heard we had an assembly on Lancer Day. What is the assembly?
So the assembly will take place right after school at 12:20. It consists of introducing our Grand Marshal, introducing all of our Royal Court members, as well as crowning our King and Queen right before the parade.
Yeah, and what time does the parade start at, and what is the parade?
So the parade starts at 2 o'clock after the assembly concludes. It will consist of a lot of our student groups, football, cheer, band, dance. A lot of our clubs, as well as the elementary schools, participate in it and just support Lancer Day as a whole for the community of Carlsbad.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. And don't forget to come to the student store to vote for your King and Queen and get your tickets. We'll send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Kevin Keegan. Now we have Cash on the Magic Window discussing the MLB postseason. Cash?
Good morning, Carlsbad. Cash Money Versailles live on the video wall, soon to be Magic Window to talk about the MLB postseason. But first off, it's a doubleheader tonight between the Braves and the Mets. It'll decide who is the 5th and the 6th seed in the NL. And we're starting off with the ideal situations for these 4 teams. The Braves, they want to win the first game. They win and they're in. Same with the Mets. 1 win and they're in the playoffs. But the Braves want to win the first game. This will allow them to rest their ace pitcher, Chris Sale, who's up for the Triple Crown and the NL Cy Young. They do not want to use him before this close to the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Mets, they want to win the first game, forcing the division rival Braves to use Chris Sale and tire him out for the playoffs. The D-backs are on the outside looking in. They're hoping that the Braves or the Mets sweep the other. And finally, the Padres. They've already clinched the playoffs. They clinched it with the triple play you guys saw a week ago. They want the Mets to win the first game, once again forcing the Braves to start Chris Sale. This will tire him out for their wild card game against the Padres. Chris Sale is 2-0 against the Padres. Both those wins were against Randy Vasquez. Before I start with my predictions, Annika, Robbie, what are your guys' predictions for the postseason?
Of course, being in San Diego, gotta say Padres going all the way.
Yeah, Cash, little spoiler. I did see some of your teasers over there, or some of your predictions over there, and I've got to say it looks good. Hopefully the Padres can pull through.
Absolutely. Like Robbie said, he spoiled it just a little bit over here on the Magic Window. Here is the current set standings. Of course, everything except for the 5th and 6th seed here in the NL is set. The Braves currently sit at the 5th and the Mets at the 6th. We look at if the Braves sweep the Mets, the Braves will stay at 5, and the D-backs will be in at the 6th seed. And here, if the Mets sweep the Braves, the Mets will be in at 5th place. They'll be taking on the Padres in San Diego. Regardless of this, I'm just going to give my quick rundown, my quick predictions. I think over here in the AL, I think the Cleveland Guardians, that's a really crappy C, I think the Cleveland Guardians are going to make their way all the way to the World Series, be upsetting the first seed Yankees. And over here, like Robbie and Annika said, I think it's San Diego making the World Series for the first time since 1998. What happened in 1998? The offseason, their past owner passed away. What happened this past offseason? Our beloved Peter Seidler passed away due to old age and health complications. The Padres are back in the World Series with a chance for the pennant, and I think the Padres are going to come out on top. I think they beat whoever it is, the Mets or the Braves, they beat them. Whoever it is here in the NL, I think they go to Chavez Ravine and win. I think they can go to Philadelphia and win. It does not matter. We're not worrying over here about the AL. We're worrying about getting through this mess, and I think they do. Thank you guys for tuning in. This one's for Peter Seidler. This one is for the faithful. Go Padres.
Thanks, C-Money, and go Padres. Next up, we take a look at a story on a rider that never stops striving for greatness.
Riding with friends always pushes you, and they could always help you commit to stuff. You might not be able to do something, they get you talk you.
Thank you, Carlos. That story looks great. So make sure to check in tomorrow for that story and more. Also, make sure to wear all of your spirit wear this week.
Yeah, for sure. So today is Adam Sandler Day. Tomorrow is PJ Day. Wednesday, Country vs. Country Club. Thursday, Jersey Day. And Friday, wear your Lancer gear or some Rio outfits.
Yeah, I know we both will be wearing all those outfits. So make sure you guys do too. Thank you, and make it a great one.
Bye, guys.
Mm-hmm.